I dedicate that to Arabia Felix. So yeah, what's up? It's your girl Scarlett, well your boy is Scarlett Starlet, and today I'm coming at you out of face, alright? And the reason, my excuse this week for not being in full face drag is the fact that I am recording and eating at the moment. But I'm recording scenes for the new music video that me and Daniel Cox are working on, and I am portraying a male character today. Okay. So needless to say, you bitches don't get to see me in full face this week. Alright? Hate it for you. So how the fuck has everybody's week been going? Mine has been fucking insane yet again. I'm super busy at work. I just got a lot going on in my personal life. A lot going on in my work life outside of work. Just a lot going on right now. Let's see here. Should we address the videos from last week? What the fuck did we even do last week? Fuck last week, we won't talk about last week. Let's talk about this week, alright? So the topic for this week is the pros and cons of being a YouTuber. If you've ever been curious about insight into YouTubing and what it's like to be a YouTuber, we're gonna discuss that today. So how should we break this down? I think I'll start off with the pros of YouTube, and then we'll move on to the cons of YouTube, alright? So the pros of YouTube, in my opinion, is number one, the artistic control that you have with what you do, alright? You know, when you make videos, you really have complete and total artistic freedom to portray and make whatever the fuck you want. So that's one thing that I've always really loved about YouTube. Another big pro is the fact that you have the opportunity to get your work seen on a huge scale. Like, YouTube is such a great platform for showing your work to such a large group of people, and do it on an international level, you know? Like, all the people that watch and subscribe to me and watch Perfect Androgyny, it's crazy. I mean, they're from all over the fucking world. Ooh, excuse me, Arabia, I cannot stop burping, I'm so sorry. You know, another pro that I think comes from YouTube is the fact that you get really unique insight into yourself. You know, there's this old saying that, you know, you never know how you look through someone else's eyes. I think with doing YouTube videos, you get this really valuable insight into yourself and, like, the type of person you are, because when you are forced to sit down and, like, edit all the bullshit you have sat here rambling on, like, it's painful sometimes, right? It is so painful. And you're just like, God, I'm such a stupid motherfucker. Why was I saying that shit? And you just get really unique insight into, like, your logic and how you think. It's like looking at yourself from the outside looking in, and it's really unique. It's a positive, I think, because it gives you a lot of insight into things that you might want to tweak and correct about yourself that you don't realize that you're doing. Let's see, what's another positive thing that I can say? Ooh, getting sent free shit to do reviews on. Now that's always fun. Yeah, I enjoy that aspect of it, no doubt. And I think probably the most rewarding thing and the biggest plus is just the ability to network and grow yourself and the exposure that you can get. You know, like there are people who've been following me since the beginning, and they still comment on my videos, and I need you to know that I read all of my fucking comments, alright bitch? And like, if you've been commenting and around me for a hot minute, please know I know who you are, and like, I look for your comments. Even if I don't respond, they make me very happy to see them. And like, I keep up with bitches that have kept up with me for a long time, and I think it's so cool because it's like, after a while, you kind of cater your audience to the type of person you are, and like, you can establish and build good relationships with these people, which I think is so cool. And you also have the ability to grow relationships with other YouTubers, you know? Once you watch somebody's videos, I mean, you get a pretty good feel for their personality and how they are. So yeah, that's probably the biggest and most rewarding thing that comes from YouTube. That and getting free shit, those are the best. Oh, and getting paid for making videos too. Like, if you get partnered and, you know, you start getting pretty decent views, you get a paycheck every once in a while, and that's always nice. Thank you. Let's talk about some of the cons of being a YouTuber, alright? putting yourself all out there for people is scary as fuck. It never becomes not scary. It's just really scary to like put every thought in your head out there. You don't, bitch. If you're smart, you would not ever dare. Yeah, that's probably the only con I can think of that comes from YouTubing. It's just putting all of your thoughts out there is just scary, and you need to practice caution when doing it. But that's about the only negative thing I can think of, honestly. I mean, if you deal with a lot of haters and a lot of trolls and shit in your threads, and I mean, I guess that would be a negative thing. I don't really deal with that, and even if I did, I mean, I just cannot even be bothered to care. I just ban that ass from viewing my channel and keep on trucking, like, I just don't care at all. So yeah, man, those are the pros and cons of being a YouTuber. I think I summed it all up. Oh, the biggest con, oh hold up, the biggest con for fucking YouTubing is the fact that Google has now taken over YouTube, and you just got a lot of shit happening within the YouTubing interface that just doesn't fucking make sense at all. It just doesn't make sense. And it changes all the time. Like this whole new Google Plus integration with comments, and you'll only get notification through Google Plus, even though they've set up a new comment section in the fucking community section of like your fucking dashboard menu now, if you go check that out. And I get comments posted there that don't even show up in my Google Plus notifications, and I don't even understand what the fuck is going on, but like, Google has created this tangled web in the background between your fucking email, your Google Plus profile, and your YouTube account, and it is crazy, bitch. Oh my god. Because all my shit was separate to begin with, alright? I had unique usernames and passwords for each one. I've had to tie them together in the weirdest ways, and it's just, it is so stupid. Google is just really doing the most in the background of YouTube right now. I need them to calm the fuck down and have a seat. So yeah, girl, that's gonna wrap up my video. I hope that this was insightful for you, okay? Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me across all social networking medias, and be on the lookout for me next week, alright? Until I see you then, I want you to take care. Goodbye.